and just fucking just explore at an incredibly high pace is so fun. It is so incredibly fun. And there's like all sorts of little secrets hidden around, all sorts of challenges. Yeah, Jug lives in Sweden though, so the computer marketplace is very different than it is than here in the US. That shit honestly blew my mind when we were in Japan. Like, most of the stuff we get is manufactured from Taiwan, right? Which is like pretty fucking close to Japan. It's like a maybe 2-hour flight. Everything's way more expensive in Japan than it is in the US. At least computer component wise, it's stupid.
Why are
no.
I haven't seen Trad, Larry, or Palmer around yet today, so we'll see if it's another 2-man operation.
I should get back to Homer.
For Baldur's Gate, and if I don't hear from fucking anyone, well, fuck it. We'll just do the cooking stream.
I need to go straight home.
Yeah, oh, we do. We absolutely do.
I hate the cold. Gotta get inside.
Oh, fuck you, guy.
Inside of a courtroom again.
All these people looking at their phones. Fuck off with your phones.
Damn it, Frey! Get the fuck back here, Frey!
No turning back now. Shit, I have to go. I'm so sorry.
I gotta find a way out of here. Where the fuck are you, Frey?
Yeah, there's no point in running, you know?
Maybe it's safer to go through the alley.
I'm just tired of motherboards being so expensive, yet offering the bare minimum. Like, the motherboard I have in this computer is like, God, like almost $500. And they fitted it with a fucking Ethernet port that literally doesn't work. And if I want anything comparable that has like the amount of USB ports I need and like the PCIe slots and enough M2 slots, my only options are like $500 motherboards. Yeah, decent features. Like, how about a fucking like Q code, like an actual like LED status board? You can only get those on motherboards that are like $400.
Home sweet hell.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's something I wasn't like super up on, and then I watched Jay's 2 Cents did a video on it, and I was like, he's fucking right. This is bullshit. Oh my god, dude, they cost like 30 cents. They should be standard on every board. There's no excuse besides fucking shareholder greed. Like, it's so fucked, Akai. Like, I have an X99 motherboard that's running the server. It's got like fucking 6 PCIe slots, 8 DIMM slots, 2 M2 slots, and 10 SATA ports.
Gotta find Homer. Homer! Come on,
I think it was... I'm willing to bet you it was under $200 at time of purchase.
Fuck the bag.
I don't even know if you can get a full size... You know what? I think there's like one A620 board for AMD that's under $200. For those that don't know, an A620 is like if you were to describe a car.
Wonder what that
The A620 has four wheels, a steering wheel, an engine, and a transmission. It may or may not have doors. Headlights, definitely not.
Definitely no one in here.
Yo, enjoy, dude. Yeah, we'll be here for a hot
Seriously?
minute with this one.
Who would just
And then
leave this?
we'll just, I guess we're playing it by ear.
I mean,
I'm not super worried about PBing. As long as I can keep it under the 225, I'm exactly where I need to be. I got a fresh cup of tea.
where am
Homies
I?
are here. It's a good time.
What's happened to me? Damn, that is a serious draft.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck. Oh.
Still here.
Whoever this is one.
You can't? I'm literal. Why don't we settle down a bit and talk about ourselves? Talk about our interests in life, perhaps.
I am not hearing this. This is all a bad dream.
Be careful not to trip on anything.
You can also see things? This cannot be fucking real.
Listen to me, Frey.
Stop! Stop talking! This is completely insane!
Frey, slow down. You need to listen to me.
Ugh. Alright, let's get her grooving off the top.
Hey, Cuff.
At some point I have to do a I'll probably do a Windows update tonight. Fuck them.
Whoa.
Oh,
And you know that.
the extent.
So, this is Athia?
Janu.
It is kind of weird though. Like there are so
I
many
thought you
games that
said-
I have such a deep
Athia,
love for,
big
but when they
picture.
first came
Janu,
out,
small picture.
they were just
Janu is
absolute
part of it.
like
I get
garbage
it.
compared
Like
to
New
what
York
they
City
are now.
versus New York State.
Like I think the work they did with 15 is tremendous, with Forspoken is tremendous. We've been playing through Cyberpunk. Oh my god, the 2.0 update
Well, don't
just
stand there.
fucking so good. Yo, what up, Bratter?
What the-
Good morning.
Don't
Did you
stop
just wake
panicking.
up?
Now,
Oh! Bring it, you mangled monsters!
Yeah, I gotta update to computy.
Ah!
Ew, you're at work on a Sunday? That's illegal.
The fuck is up with the animals
You should
here?
tell your
they
boss
did seem somewhat
to suck on your
altered.
pee-pee.
Makes you wonder what could have caused
Ew,
such a
in the
mutation.
office?
Yeah, like what
Ugh.
happened?
Gross. That is not cute boy behavior.
Whoa. Definitely not that. Nothing but looks like. I wonder how long.
Perhaps we should.
I know you're oppressed. You should
There's something there.
get up and take a shit on your boss's desk as a sign of your discontent. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm working too, Alpaca. Just in a different sense of the word.
Lucky me. Ugh.
We had the discussion last night. Oh, is it technically a job? Yeah. I treat it like one. I put a lot of energy and effort into this. I have an image and a brand to maintain. but it's comfy. Well, I mean, that's okay then. Vermont maple ginger tea. Ooh. Yeah, the IRS says it is.
Not bad. I told you.
Like I said, to be honest, I treat it like it is. There are some days I absolutely put more energy into the stream, the production values, myself, the recording, the interactions, than I do at my it pays my bills job.
Into a seriously early grave. Well, let's keep looking. You should probably keep an eye out for somewhere to rest, too.
Let's see what's up.
Oh,
Is there not a
God.
single person left?
That's one of those games that I love dearly, but I'm so glad no one hounds me about doing it all the time, because I'm telling you it would not be as genuinely funny as it is
Is there nowhere
if we
that's
did
not,
it like every week.
broken by this shit?
That game is the definition of perfect for just a little bit. You can have a little bit as a treat. I'm making Chinese food tonight, Bubba. Yeah, apricot chicken. Which I assume is just like orange
Sounds
chicken,
like
but with
trouble.
apricot instead.
Yes, and given what we've seen
Oh,
so
no,
far,
I'll be
I'd
in
say you
bed
need
by
to be very
then.
careful
Normally
in case
Sundays
you're planning on
isn't the
Shit.
zombie night. I gotta get some people back into it. I don't know. Maybe
Is
I
this
could
the
I
bridge
could
it's
run a new
doing
map
too?
or something.
I
The
believe
other thing I
so.
want to look at is Enshrouded, which is like a mix between like Valheim and a Soulsborne game. So I'd be very interested to see how it plays, because half of our like normal community group is like, yeah, Soulsborne games are great. The other half think Valheim's wonderful. Generally, everyone likes crafting. But the big thing is it also supports up to 16 players, which is nice. Because unfortunately, 7 Days to Die, I think only does. Wow, dude, could you stop?
Keep at it. I think you're finally getting somewhere.
Whoa, did you see that?
So gratifying to see my hard work pay dividends.
Valheim only supports 8. 7 Days to Die only supports like what, 12 or something like that.
Try to predict it.
So, same thing with Golf with Your Friends is only 12, and there are some nights where that's not enough.
Well, that was a little hairy.
Yeah, this got ugly because he just won't let me get under the wing. There are so many games where it's only like 4 or 8. And like, don't get me wrong, I understand that. Like, that's pretty common, but unfortunately that's just really not fit. It's not conducive. Oh, I gotta
Look like we'll have much cover here.
reset the
Dragonfish
Yeah.
doesn't succumb to the urge to blast us with its beam of death again.
Ugh, I just can't catch a break.
What the fuck? Where'd it go?
Far, far away. Here's an idea. Stop faffing around and do something.
Hey,
Fred, you need to get directly in front of it now.
what? Are you trying
Yeah,
to
there's a
kill?
demo
It has a
out
blind
for it
spot.
currently.
Trust me.
It's unfortunately still in the early access though. Every game that I like is technically an early access game for community night
Hopefully
stuff.
one that isn't deserted.
Valheim's still technically early access. 7 Days to Die has been early access for fucking literally a decade.
Huh?
The hell?
Where are we now?
This is the city of Sipol.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Okay.
There we go.
Any answer works for me, I guess.
Quiet! Keep moving, fiend!
Ugh, of course. Back in court.
It's a shit. Like, I love 7 Days to Die, and I really wish it had the power of like a big studio behind it to really flesh it out and increase the crafting system. And you know, enable it to have the ability to run consistently at 60 FPS, but like part of the charm is the jank.
Get up.
Is an Aussie thing? Is it like orange chicken at all, Dan? Or is it like something entirely different? Because I'll be honest, I did not research it. I just saw apricot chicken. I was like, okay, so it's like orange chicken, but with apricots. Is different? How is it different?
You know,
Height down.
no shit.
Damn it! This is going nowhere.
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh, fuck, I forgot to pull out chicken. There you go.
You sure this is a good idea? I mean, aren't you gonna
Well,
get yourself
hopefully the
in trouble?
Browns hold out. I
Don't
would
worry about
love
me.
to see the 49ers knocked
I
off.
couldn't just stand idly by
Ah,
while they treated
okay, I'll
you
have
so
to look it up
unfairly.
real quick.
Who were those
I gotta
people
pull
running
out
the trial?
chicken too.
You mean the Council of Sepul? They're the leaders of our city. They settle all our disputes.
Judge and jury all rolled into one, huh? Efficient.
Apricot nectar, onion, French onion soup packet. Okay, I might have to run out and get a French onion soup packet then, if I don't have any in the
So where are
cabinet.
we going exactly?
We should make our way to the
It
lower
was just-
city.
The
What?
lower city. Got it.
I don't know. You don't have anything planned tonight,
What
do
were
you?
you even doing at the courtroom?
No one has arrived from outside the city for many
Okay.
years. Everyone in town wants to know who you are.
It might
Price
just
and
be Super
notoriety, I
Marcata.
guess.
After what
Apricot
you called the
nectar,
break
onion, French
shit.
onion soup packet.
Let's just go with the break.
So I assume
After
just
the
fill it
break,
up with
okay.
like water or
People
broth,
fled
stew
their
it down.
villages. Sepul is the last bastion.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
I took apricot chicken as like the orange chicken that I make, just substituted with apricots. I hope they fucking miss.
Wow, nice digs. Some schmancy houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Ah, yes, the Upper East Side.
Technically, we're in the northern.
Find out!
Why can't you be more like her? She likes all my ideas.
Let me take a look. I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of look a bit like orange chicken minus being fried. Which is totally fine, because I generally don't fry my orange chicken anyway. Oh, yeah, this looks pretty easy. I got dried apricots. I think they would work better. I'll just mulch them down in like the food processor with a little bit of like oil or something to turn it into a jam of sorts. And then I can keep the fresh ones and turn them into like a puree for the cheesecake. Yeah. Do we have French dressing laying around still? Okay. Just give me your card. Listen, I got something you can jam on.
You are safe now.
Thanks.
We are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
Hey, Bratter, do you know the difference between jelly and jam?
Bit of a half-hearted. Thank you, I must say.
We can speak freely here.
No.
I am Odin.
I had another one going.
father was
Yeah, one
Notable
has fruit bits in it.
This is my home.
The other thing is I can't jelly my wiener in your butt.
Do you believe her?
Yeah, jam has like actual. Think of jam
chance is
as
better than
chunky
no
jelly.
chance.
I do not want to go back into that hellscape.
My card's in my
We'll be
bag.
fine. I'll be with you after all.
Not comforting.
Oh, it's just French dressing and French onion soup mix. I mean, if you're if you're also getting French onion soup mix, you should probably just get another one, and I can make French onion soup. Missed from 41. Browns win, baby. Let's go. Yeah, preserves and jam are basically the same thing as well, if I recall correctly. Although it
Is this
might
that?
like require a certain percentage
me
of
about?
fruit content.
He was a brilliant. Here. These are his no.
Yeah, so like where I live is a lot of like fucking like this area of the country is like that super old, it been settled forever type kind of place, rather. So like there is a strong and long tradition of like canning and preserving and storing and salting. Yeah, preserves are generally chunkier. You are correct. Like we have things, and it is not healthy, but my God, is it delicious. We have a thing in this area called bacon dressing. It's basically just fat and bacon with a little bit of like vinegar and mayonnaise. Oh yeah, me too. Like strawberry preserves, apricot preserves.
So,
Ugh.
how do we get to this cognition?
Birds are, in fact, the only undefeated team left. Fuck you, Brock Purdy.
We'll need to leave the city
Oh,
by
it's
Saturday.
like it's literally.
Let's get going then.
If you keep it at room temperature, it's like chunky. But like, fuck, is it delicious? It was like someone was like, okay, but what if we were able to
Not
put
really.
bacon in more fat, but like make it palatable?
I guess I'm kind of famous around here.
Does famous mean hunted by the gods? I call it...
People really...
Yes.
Wait, this might come in. Hey, Shorty, you do that.
Hey, shorty, you do that. To be fair, though, Bubba, it is Sunday at Supermarcada. Yeah, I know what that means. There could be... there could be some leftovers that need a good home. There might be some leftover tamales that need a good home.
Why don't your trust issues extend to the street urchin?
Because I've been there, all right? What the hell are these things? Are they...
I believe this.
Then I can't...
PC.
It's either...
So
This is what Autumn meant when she said people who come out here don't make it very far.
Explains why the people of Sepul prefer sweating inside those walls of theirs.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good opener for once. To be honest, I think it might be faster on PS5, in like all honesty.
Whoa. Do you feel that?
But it honestly runs really well on PS5, like absurdly good.
What the hell was that?
Did something happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, launch day hiccups, there were a few, but you know what? I got it running at least. It was not catastrophic, it just wasn't hitting the levels of performance that it's like basically locked in at now. There's just a lot going on with this game, to be honest. And like one of the other things that I'm sure that doesn't help the performance is like all the little particle effects and shit. Yeah, to be honest, it's so cool looking. My bitrate right now is definitely on higher than normal side. We just kind of hit like a little spike at around 5,500. But like I'm pulling 1080 or I'm sorry, 720p 60 at about 5,000.
The more prosperous it is.
And this is off of GPU encoding.
Well, it looks like this is the...
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's like honestly one of the things I have. Like it's not something one should ever worry about, but like if we ever move and like get a house and shit, like I need to have access to Verizon's Fios network because fuck Cutcast.
Hey, Cup.
How can you
Beats me.
I suppose.
So...
Well, if you...
And their non-reciprocal internet services.
What is? Huh.
Now that
Which?
Your break, perhaps?
Serious?
Okay, nails aren't really my thing.
But in this case, I guess I can make an exception.
I suppose the journals you were looking for.
Wonder who's...
Whoever it...
Can't believe Robian was alive this whole time.
The peasant girl is in for the shock of her life.
Oh, slick movement. Hi, Thunder.
Wait for an opening.
All right. Wait, who the hell are these guys?
Mindless automata whose only loyalty is to Cyber.
Oh, yeah.
We got this. Well, they're not zombies, but they're still creepy as fuck.
They're merely husks. Get feel nothing.
Take them.
Not perfect, but very clean.
Okay, we gotta grab what we can.
That's my horse.
What happened here?
There's no way we can.
There's actually a decent sized house that was for sale on our way to yoga that I kind of looked at. And then I remembered that interest rates are fucking astronomical right now. And if I want to pay literally an extra like $500,000 to own a home,
We have to do something.
I can.
See if you can sneak up behind her. Try to blend in with the crowd.
It's so
I could
fucked.
blend in a whole lot better if you shut the fuck up.
We don't have to bully Flutter today. She decided to take a shower this
I can't
month.
believe she would do this.
That's very good, Flutter.
My magic isn't doing anything.
It must be protected somehow.
That's not doing much. Ugh. Ugh. Crap! What is it with flying assholes trying to kill me?
Try and knock it down to the ground.
Yeah, I've been trying, Cuff. You haven't been really helpful, though.
Got him.
Interest is money that just goes to the bank. Yeah, pretty much. Listen, it's just shower. You'll feel better. Like, I'm not very certain of many things in life, but I will tell you that you will always feel better after a shower, or at least have a sense of direction. Dan, when I was paying off my car loan, my fucking loan rate was 0.9%. Ugh, Jesus, bad. He's the last person we need to go down. 0.9.
Right.
I am kind of. He is my.
But remember.
Yeah, it is. I had to pay a whole $294 in interest the entire loan. 15 years ago? Nah. 5 or 6.
Please, you've got to stop this at once.
Sounds like trouble.
Yo. What's going on here? Hey, Cuff.
I mean, my credit score is over 800.
Let us proceed to the archives then.
It's in the upper city, right? You there.
I am just very consistent with my repayments.
Don't you
Like
think we better
anal.
learn more about Scylla before charging off into the wilds?
Kind of weird.
To
that
be
they let us
honest,
through without
Dan,
any hassle.
it just might
They're
be.
probably all petrified of you
realistically.
after seeing what you did.
Nah, I feel you. Definitely feel you on that. My 401k really rebounded over the past year or two. Well, if he's still down, I'm gonna assume it's pretty bad, unfortunately.
So they used.
Yes.
Okay, at least it's not a cart. Cart's the worst sign. Limping on it, maybe okay.
Can't say I
Credit score investments are things that unfortunately we have to do at an increasingly young age, Bratter, because companies no longer take care of their employees, and it's up to us to be able to survive when we can no longer work.
Wait.
I think more than...
Messages left.
I quite like to...
Wouldn't hurt.
I mean, like, you can technically
So,
invest
the
in like
Tonkas
companies like
and
Monsanto and Agway and shit like
That's enough for
that.
now. Think I'm pretty clued up on the Tonta basics.
Jack Driscoll ain't
Nice
Lane
suggest.
Johnson. No. He's all right, but he's not Elaine Johnson. He's also not Elaine Marley. I mean, that makes sense. No offense, Dan, given your age, like, at your age and as close as you are to retirement, it absolutely behooves you to have something that's just going to be a stable, consistent, and reliable performer. You know, at the age range that you're in, like, you can't risk taking a fucking 25% hit on your portfolio.
Now, I suppose.
I get it. This is, by the way, for anyone that has no idea what I'm talking about, I'm not bagging on Dan because he is older than me. I'm just, it's very common sense. Like, the thing with being able to take risks
Right.
young and like when you're younger and earlier in your investment cycle is the fact that you can leverage the potential growth off the fact that you can maintain the risk for longer. You know, it's kind of like having to make changes to things closer to its state of maturity. Like, yeah, I think 10% of my portfolio is like pretty high risk, pretty high reward stuff. You know, like if I take a hosing on it 1 month or for a quarter, it's like, it is what it is, dude. I'm barely in my 30s. Like, even in the best circumstances, I'm probably not retiring for another 33 to 40 years because, you know, fuck me, I'm gonna work till I die anyway. So like it, you know, if I lose, like during COVID, like when that was kicking off, I think my portfolio dropped something like 30%. Like for me, it's like, oh damn, dude, that fucking sucks. You know, but like I have, 30 years to rebuild, my losses and compound on it. Whereas someone that's like, a couple of years from retirement, there's a big difference between being able to retire with, like, I don't know, fucking $1 million, or you take a 30% loss on that. That's, instead of retiring with $1 million to, kind of as your nest egg, you only have 600,000. That's a huge fucking difference. It's huge. Yeah, stocks have been a consistent and high yielding performer just because of all the emphasis placed on them and shareholders and profits. Most of that, along with market hype, is what dictates a stock's price currently these days. Like, if you think a stock of Tesla should be, well, I mean, that's actually cratered. But at one point in time, it was in the $500, $600 a share range, which is absolutely ridiculous because basically there was no actual valuation for it because it was just on like the capabilities and ideas. And I get like, yeah, that is something you can market, but something worth investing in, questionable. Anyway, how can I continue to make chat even more fucking boring, right? Yeah, Berkshire Hathaway. I mean, that's like the same thing. You are basically investing into one of the best money makers of all times, like conglomerated picks, you know? You are spending a very high price to do the same thing Warren Buffett does. Yep. Son needs to get his head in the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could wax philosophically about how, yes, there are incredible companies like Vanguard and stuff like that that are designed to really just help people manage their assets properly so they can retire and shit like that. But at the same time, there shouldn't be like that much of a massive, like literally massive concentration of wealth in the hands of one fucking company.
Well for a lump of metal.
When I need to, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you say? Kick some ass, take some names?
One of the biggest realtors in our area is actually Berkshire Hathaway. You know, because real estate never loses money. There's this weird thing with real estate where it's never supposed to lose money, which makes no fucking sense. Fuck it. Shove it in.
Yeah, stay frosty. Got it.
Mm-hmm. They are, in fact, in the business of business.
Keep your wits about you.
Very much in the room, thanks.
This looks like a big one.
Oh.
Huh. What's this?
Let me guess. More weird break-related shit.
Whoa! Tensely amusing. Now, shall we be on our way?
Wait, am I breathing underwater?
The thicker the break becomes, the less the rules of the normal world apply.
Well, not much is gonna surprise me after this.
That's what we call a certified clock killer.
So that's the fortress? Looks like they missed a maintenance bill or two.
Neglect has certainly played its part. But these are the effects of the break.
Ugh.
Still no sign of Silas Castle.
There's no easy way over these mountains. You should head down into the valley through that way.
Let me guess. You've been studying the map again?
Indeed. As you should too.
It's the Jets. This should be an easy W for the Eagles. Let's see how we can fuck it up. Great movement there.
Feeling kind of
Well, you might as well be farting with a Walkman on. Give me a fucking break. Mood! That was actually some really nice movement.
You never know what surprises might be waiting up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Yeah, thanks for the pep talk.
Looks like somebody was expecting us.
Help is only one way onward.
You're toast! Whoa!
Yeah, only got one of them. That was incredibly free, and I absolutely dookied the shooter.
Heads up! Yeah. Damn.
You know, I'm okay taking the double on these. That was at least the good thing we've had with their consistency, is I've just been able to double stack on them. That should be it. See ya! Woo! Eagles up.
Shall we?
What the hell are those things? They don't look like animals or humans.
I believe they are life forms born from the break itself.
They're like my worst nightmares come to life.
Don't push yourself too hard. Our main priority should be to find shelter. There's a cave nearby. We should hide there until the storm passes.
Sounds good to me. Lead on. Yeah.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, this is
Yay!
fuck.
80 little time save.
Oh my.
Finally.
Forgive me? Damn, they did not hold back on the fortifications, huh?
Not entirely surprising for the so-called Taunter of Strength. We'll need to be careful. This is a woman who faced entire armies.
How do we get inside?
Countless thousands met their fate at the end of her blade.
Okay, listen, you don't have to...
Then she bathed in the blood of her enemies.
Okay. No one ever said that.
And then in color.
Yeah, don't. Let's just try the gate first.
Oh god. That was a big oopsie. Trey, come on. What the fuck that was about, game? Followers? I don't think I've ever had that out. I'm over 10.2 thousand now, which is pretty fucking impressive to me. I never thought that would be like something that I would be able to do.
We must be getting closer. Don't expect any respite.
So anyway, I started blasting this dude, right? Just right in the butt. Yeah, right? That was so long ago. I still remember that. Listen, I remember that you and Jordan were a better pairing than Jordan and I, which was in Mercenaries. You and Jordan got the high score.
No.
Yeah.
And that's
There's the hand.
Nah. I don't believe in like followers as a metric. You'd be surprised how many people have like tens of thousands of Twitter followers and can't get 10 people to show up for a Twitch or YouTube stream.
Let's hurry up and find Sarge.
Who's there?
so the taunt has caused the break, right?
It certainly seems that.
I feel like part of it's definitely like
The floor plan showed
the environment
passage leading in from the side
we've
of the
created here. I was gonna say bread, but then I know that I don't trust any of you to not go like, he said breed. But nah, it's comfy, it's understanding. There's always something fun to learn here.
Oh, ye of little faith.
So much for plugging the gap in her defense.
Why did she build a castle on top of this stupid cliff?
Possibly so she could look down on all of her enemies.
Sounds like a fun hobby. Got him.
Okay, enough, dickheads. Yeah, eat shit.
Like that. Let me ask. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
I guess today is one of those days where it's a heavy counter kind of day.
We got this.
Not my smoothest fight, but really big counter pops. Hello? Hello?
This looks like it's
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I learned something new today. Apparently, I need to get that fervid bloom to give us the extra set of nails to unlock that door. Interesting. That's a horrible time loss, but one I did not know. Interesting, though.
to Prague.
She's so beefy.
The venerable Tanta.
Yeah, if everyone shows up early, I might just turn this into like an any % run.
You are quicker than you look, demon. Perhaps it is not luck alone that brought you here. Let us see what else you have to show me.
Dodging fire
Yeah, I
balls
hit it
is
from the
easy.
back. They call me
These
Danny
pillars protect you from
Brown.
the worst of the bad.
What's the matter? Thought you were supposed to be tough.
You're my shooting child. How do you like this?
Damn! Talk about tough. Training
Hello? Yo, it's Shaddix. What up, bro?
The old bait and counter, eh? Good work.
What's going on, duder? How are you? Gotta know Shaddix. Incredibly talented, cool dude.
Champions of Planos!
Caesar!
Hiding behind her minions again? I thought Tantus was
How was your stream, buddy?
Foolish child. This has been nothing but sport. It is
Darktide's
time for you
been
to
really
learn
good.
what my
Have I been good?
soldiers are truly
Surprisingly good, to be honest. I
Get a lot bigger.
am gonna be running Final Fantasy 15 at GDQ. I was not something I was expecting to actually get in.
Go straight for silent
So we've been working on that. I have this game coming up for a hotfix on GDQ and Questing for Glory. Wifey and I celebrated a 1-year anniversary. We had some really good food. So yeah, it's been wild, man. Just like kind of like one thing after another, just like actual good news for once.
Tell me, demon, what do you make of my blade?
We get a shout out for Shaddix then.
Been honed on the flesh of 1,000 enemies.
But yeah, what have you been up to? I know you and Mew have been quite busy, so.
My sword screams out for the taste of your blood. Ah! Your power may just rival my own.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And it's just like one of those things where everything really worked out because they announced like, so we're going to be doing it in Pittsburgh. And I was like, okay, like that's a possibility. Like, because AGDQ was in Florida. And then they're like, okay, we're going to move it because of things that have been happening in the US. And it was like it's generally at a not great time for me to travel, especially, you know, if it would require traveling, you know, thousands of miles to get to Florida. Thanks, Chrissy. Nothing specific. Hey, I know it's been good to see Mew back and just like her positive self and like super just excitable again. So I'm glad things are going like well in that kind of neighborhood. But yeah, I'm super excited. Does it mean I have to pack up my computer and drive all the way across the state? Yeah, that part's kind of sketchy and I don't like it, but that's because I just don't like leaving the house. But yeah, friendos, I'm Kios. If you don't know me, I do lots of RPG speedruns. I probably play a lot of games that you may not know or may not initially like, but they're pretty fun. Tonight we also have Baldur's Gate 3, I guess, if the homies show up. If they don't, it's not a big deal. Life happens. So what I would probably do is jump to the cooking stream early. We're going to be making apricot chicken, which, as I learned 20 minutes ago, is in fact not orange chicken, but different. So we'll have to make gonna have to remedy that situation. But I'll also be making an apricot cheesecake, which apparently I don't have to put in a water bath, which is also very exciting. I was just gonna do a plain cheesecake, but fuck it. I was like, why don't I make like an apricot puree and swirl it in there? So it should be a pretty fun night. After that, I don't know. Maybe we'll do Cyberpunk. Maybe we'll do Frost. Who knows? If you've not seen this game, this is Forspoken. This was the only other game that the people that made Final Fantasy 15 put out. You may remember it under a different name. When they were getting it together, they were referring to it as Project Athia. It's honestly pretty fun if you're a big fan of like games like Dishonored, I guess, because it kind of plays like a faster, smoother Dishonored in my opinion, but in third person. The speedrun's pretty neat. We're going to be doing a lot of schmoovin' and groovin'. Do a quick menu here and get us back to Sepal. But yes, I as I've gotten more creative and gotten into like 3D, I need to try and remedy that 3D print. As I've gotten into resin 3D printing, I've really learned a lot about Warhammer 40k.
You will.
I mean, like, here's the thing, Galuda. I think anyone that believes Luminous Studios was operating autonomously is like absolutely fucking banging crack rocks. I visited Luminous Studios when I was in Japan. Do you know how I did that? It's 10 feet away from Square Enix's headquarters. They are literally in the same office building. To think that Luminous Studios operated autonomously from Square Enix in any way, shape, or form is laughable at best. They were literally right next door to each other. They were used as what we would call a shell corporation, realistically. Just so you can move profits and losses around to make it more economical. It's a very common tax practice in literally every country. Yeah, oh, I know. Some people think it's real, though. Like, oh man, this game was so bad, it fucking closed the studio. It's like, nah, dude. Like, the Luminous engine was supposed to be for Final Fantasy XIV, and they decided to go with something else. They kept it around for 15, and then it got used for this. And there are still parts of it that were taken and tested and tried out in other Square Enix products. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want an engine that has really good, like, fluid dynamics, lighting without ray tracing, or, like, path tracing, or like really zippy combat, the Luminous engine is great for it. I've not encountered anything that really plays as well as that. The only issue is that it struggles to be optimized in terms of file size and what it needs. Like, I'm running a 4080 in this computer, and it's not maxed out. It's not maxed out, but it's taking some resources, trust. But, like, I'm running this on medium, I think. Medium 120. Like, this is the medium.
Are you blaming me for this? This is not my fault.
You did what was necessary. How are you supposed to predict such a response?
Just when you think things might finally get less shitty.
Yeah. It's God, what's like another good way to put it? It's like how your generic cereal, like, you know, your Granos or whatever, your like generic ass version of your cereal brand you eat has different packaging, different name, and it's like, you know, a couple of cents cheaper, but you look at the packaging and it's like made and packaged by the brand name company. It's like, oh. It's the same thing. They were just basically leased out as a development arm. 7-3. Eagles need to lock it into place here. But yeah, hopefully, Raiders, you had a great time with Shaddix. I'm going to be streaming for a hot minute. If you have any questions about, like, speed runs or this game or, yeah, honestly, anything you see, feel free to ask. I've been working hard on my commentary. I've not actually had to do a commentated run of this, and I have actually 2 of them coming up in the next 2 weeks, so... That wasn't the cleanest of fights. I mean, I've had worse, but... Listen, Galuda, in the immortal words of the Wu-Tang Clan, you gotta
Okay.
diversify your bonds.
We shouldn't have to deal.
These poor. It took them.
No one.
Listen, it's all circling back to the advice of limiting your risk. You know, I'll circle back to our beginning discussion of potentially some of the most important or influential people from the years 1000 to 2000. Wu-Tang Clan. I would, in terms of the landscape of record deals, record contacts, and the concept of self-releasing albums, I feel like they're responsible for a lot of that shit. Oh, diversify your bonds. Gotta diversify your bonds. Jeez, really?
Much hope for her.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck.
Oh, I got some belly.
Fine break.
Alright, but if y'all behave at the end of this speed run, we'll give the ferret a treat. Sound like a good deal?
You think Autumn's it?
She
I love
doesn't
that I
look
can
like-
bribe most of you like children. If you're really good, we'll get McDonald's, okay? Fine, ice cream.
Ice cream.
But yeah, it's still kind of surreal. Like, and it only makes sense that it would be the year where I was like, because I think SGDQ is where like we really popped off, and 15 had seen the most progression. Like, the 90% time was like at 135, and then a month later it was knocking at the door of sub 1 hour. And like I thought SGDQ was going to be the one to get in because it's they're a little bit more experimental with that one. They generally take like more offbeat kind of stuff, and I got blanked on it, and I thought like, well, that was it. That was likely the last shot. Like, I'll throw it at AGDQ and just kind of see what happens, but like it's really only gone from, you know, my estimate went from like a 110, 115 down to a 105. Like 5-10 minutes isn't gonna make or break your GDQ run estimate wise. Like, that's not gonna be like, oh wow, all of a sudden it's 5 minutes shorter, we gotta have it. But nah, made it through first round. That reminds me, I should figure out why they decided to take it this year. Just out of curiosity, I think I have to send them an email for that. But yeah, I don't know how long we'll be there. I know I'm gonna do the run. I will be masking and vaxing, so I don't. I don't want to be getting sicky there.
You're the only one. Okay.
No, absolutely not.
Of all the places I would not like to get sick,
I will not be
Pittsburgh is
responsible
one
for
of
more
them.
pain.
Just saying.
No, redundant.
Oh yeah, it's a rando.
Are you still irritated with me?
Can't keep an accurate leaderboard of something that's random.
I'll take that as a yes. Sorry, didn't mean to strike it out. It's just that you clearly care about the people. Well, some at least.
Yeah, it's one of those things like I've just never done them
I
and
get the chance to.
never
Break
really
law doesn't make it,
wanted to. Oh yeah, I mean most people speedrun randos, that's why they exist. Whew. I think my thing is, I'm gonna be honest, like 90% of things that I don't like in my lifetime are generally because of forced repeated overexposure. I fucking dislike Green Day because I dated someone for years that's the only fucking thing they would listen to, so I fucking hate it now. While I don't actively hate randos, like when I was starting to like really make my inroads on Twitch as a speedrunner and like was pushing for partner, literally everyone that I knew was doing LTTP randos.
Whoa, check
And
out
it
the
wasn't
Robert
just
Good
like,
one.
oh, like 1 or 2 people a day. It was all of my homies every day
Guess we're just gonna have
for
to be extra
fucking
persuasive.
months on end. So I just like, it just started like numbing my fucking brain to it. Yeah, like I definitely understand why people like them. And like now that I've like not interacted with them for quite some time, like generally Willow is running like some sort of like multi-world like Metroid Zelda randomizer or something like that, and like I enjoy watching her do those are incredibly fun. And I think with advents and things like the BizHawk shuffler, so people can like play 9 Final Fantasies at the same time, and being able to loop in like multi-world stuff is like absurdly cool. Like if you would have shown that to someone even 5 years ago, they would have been like, bro, no way. Like it's really cool, it's really innovative. In terms of keeping retro games fresh, like I got nothing but mad respect for it. I don't know. I don't think it's something that I would want to kind of dive into. Hey, what's up, Hiwa? And I think the other thing is like most of the games people my age are like really knowledgeable in and like really love, like LTTP and Super Metroid. Like I've maybe played both of those once. They're just kind of not my speed. And I feel like immediately throwing myself into like a randomized setting when I really don't know A from B in games like that anyway, it's just gonna make me even more grumpy about it. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Finished another run of 15 with a 57 flat. PB still very elusive, but like we're at least getting super like comfy with shit. We're working on the Forspoken speedrun. Again, I'm like hanging loose. It's right around there. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a thing. Yeah, but like in no means am I a rando hater. I think they're great. Some people are just really astoundingly good with them. And I don't know. I think it's like one of those things for me, like knowing how I interact with certain content. Like if I'm not comfortable or confident with it or like 100% know what I'm doing, I don't think that's like good content for me.
What is a foster mom?
Because I tend to
Someone
just
takes
get
you in
like
when you don't have a real
really
data on them.
not like salty, but like I
And a
don't
lot
put
of the
my
time
best
they
foot
don't really
forward
care
on it.
about you. But there was this one, Ava.
I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't ever do one, but I did also promise Sarah that I would never play a rando.
What happened?
And from our original blood pact, I am the only one who's kept that oath.
Never mind that now. Let's go find us some balladries.
I think the thing for me would be that I'd have to like play the original game a good bit and like kind of learn the ins and outs of stuff before I threw myself into like a rando setting.
Surprise, surprise. This
Because
place
like,
is just as fucked up as the
like
last
look at it
one.
like Dark Souls. What if your first Dark Souls game is just like Dark Souls randomizer?
But how do we know which are the right ones?
You have a point. The councilman said that some might still have resin to offer, but he didn't say which.
And I mean, to be honest, like
Well, they
My
probably
first
don't
time with
even
Dark
know
Souls
now
wasn't even
until
that
they
bad
came
because
back
I'd
to
played
It's a start. Come on,
Kingsfield
let's
before.
scout out some
So
stuff.
like I
Won't
at
be that
least
hard.
knew that coming from the publisher, it was going to be a punishing action exploration game where I could very easily end up in a place that I didn't belong and get my ass beat for fucking hours on end until I either squeeze out a victory or find a way to fucking backtrack. Which also means hours of getting your ass beat. Oh god. Get up. Get up, girl. You got it. There we go. Should have just enough to pop it over.
Let's see what we can find, shall we?
You know, I really wanted more than that, but fine, fuck it.
Territorial instinct, really.
That is great positioning, though.
Nope, not working.
Bullseye.
We got this.
Wow. I'm not sure why they're so passive right now, like, legitimately. I don't know if maybe just my entrance point really, like, screwed with them, or... I don't know what that was.
It must be full of
I think the strangest movie...
I'll have to thank.
Not so far.
Like, the strangest ending I've really encountered, like, media-wise, might be Lady in the Water, but, like, to be fair, that's an M. Night Shyamalan film, and to be honest, that whole movie felt like a really weird fever dream, but at some point, like, it turns into a fever wet dream, and it's just, like, very awkward and confusing, and you're really not sure how to feel about it. And, like, you kind of feel guilty at the end, too, even though you really didn't do anything wrong.
Hard pass.
I am not requesting an audience with someone who enjoys dismembering people.
Keep fighting. They're only getting as good as they get. I'm trying to de-escalate and defuse. Come to a place of non-violence.
Wow, how very zen is you. Well, let me tell you, I've come to a place of me or them. And I pick me.
Yourself. You're surrounded.
How many of them are there? Let me at it.
Oh, on the double. Let's go.
That's not doing much.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
All right, dickheads.
yeah.
Enough.
Whoa. There it is.
That wasn't terrible.
What the hell was all that shit about back there?
Pan's Labyrinth or
The shit about
Labyrinth?
surrendering myself to them. It was distracting, and it almost got me killed.
That was not my intention.
Oh, so what was your intention? Why the hell do you want me to request an audience with Prom?
The Taunters rarely leave.
Like, there are ways to tie in like nonsensical, absurd endings and make it work. To be honest, like, it got kind of review bombed at first, but if anyone remembers Cabin in the Woods, I actually like love that movie. It's just like almost specifically for the ending, because it takes you on this ride and then just like right at the end drops you off like in front of your house as opposed to like at the bottom of the roller coaster. It's like, wait, what? It's really good screenwriting in my opinion.
How'd you like this?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you try and look at it like head on, it's like, okay, so like it's a weird, cheesy horror movie. Listen, we love the Babadook here. The Babadook is a gay icon.
There we go. That should be enough.
Oh shit, if we're doing this rhyming thing, just kill me now. I have the Babadook. I would like to watch it at some point. I gave Shelby a bunch of spooky movies and fucking horror flicks. And instead she's been watching the Great British Bake Off. To be fair, Noel Fielding has some of the coolest clothes I've ever seen. You just want Paul Hollywood to shake your hand. Don't lie to me.
Hail, interloper. Your only choice then.
Dubreville!
Damn. I thought courts in New York were bad. But whatever. Bring it.
The trial begins. Your stage awaits. Come.
You know, my guy, you're really ruining my opening right here.
So all we have to do is beat this little one.
Won't even break a sweat. Gotcha.
Die! Got you on your toes now.
Careful. They're deadly at range.
They did not like that move. Stay down. What are you doing? Fucking McGillicuddy.
Any more minions you want to see?
Oh, it's very multi-use, which is why I like it. Like, it's ridiculous how useful the magic is. You got like your short range, your fucking long range, like a little bit of crowd control, bit of parry magic. It's really handy. There's also a couple of techniques that we get that we just don't use. The fire magic also comes with the ability, like this square ability. You can actually use it to pull yourself to enemies or pull them to you. Which one of the runners uses, and I guess it saves a few seconds here and there, but for me, I just prefer overall to just do the movement and just get it right. But it is a really nice failsafe to have, especially if you get like a really shitty enemy formation, which, you know, happens.
They're not very fast, but look out for those axes.
I can dodge those in my sleep.
Yoink.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
All right, ladies, let's go.
Santa's end is end of all. Balance lost. The land would fall. She is a criminal, a committer of unforgivable.
They are so tough when you stack them together like this. Like, that is one thing I can kind of appreciate about the AI, is it's not just two of them attacking you at once, generally, for the most part. There's like a good balance of one goes into support mode while the other one goes into attack mode. Like, it just makes it more difficult than just being like, haha, here's two enemies at once, fight it. Okay, I guess. Fuck. It's not that difficult, but when you have them buffing off of each other, that creates a little challenge. $14-3, I'll take it. Any word on Lane Johnson?
Looks like you've riled her enough to finally make her do her own dirty work.
I really didn't want enough
Ooh.
yet.
Remember, demon, to whom you speak, no crime is punished by the hand of justice.
There you go. Take it from the back.
No!
Yes.
Trial
Ooh.
is far from over!
Give it up already. Just admit it.
Yo,
I'm
big
not
stuns. Let's go.
Reasoning with her. End this, Frey.
We almost phase skipped.
She's distracted.
Ankle, hyperextension, or anything like actually bad.
Without the dead collusion, you are in league with the accused. Silence! Silence! I am
Yeah, especially if they're running the score up.
Judgment is final!
Get out of the water!
Yeah, get out of the water, girl. Wow, she picked me right out of the air then, apparently. That's fine. I have... Okay, enough.
My ace in the hole.
Remember, Frey, Avalon, its protector, is no more. The woman before you is a despot and a lunatic.
Price of your lives is far
You know,
from
that's some real cunty behavior, lady.
Heads up. Stay back.
Watch your step.
None shall be suffered to break the laws of Ak.
Think of Sepal and all the people you've met. Only Prav's dead.
Oh no. What now?
She's using her power to manipulate gravity.
Ha! That's close enough.
Forever cursed to never get the cycle skip on this.
You will suffer before you die. You.
Demon! Here's your tins. You hid the belly. I want to get the belly. The belly. It's bedhead, bro. Freya's the worst at it. She gets that fucking cowlick mohawk going on, looking like a goof.
Thing sucks.
Hey, Cuff. Hey, Dad, who the Phillies got going for Game 1? What are the matchups looking like? They got the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks for the National League Championship.
Yeah, from Prague this time.
Well, should we try them out?
Incoming. Ready for this? Yeah. Ah. Got one for ya.
Oh no, it is. It's one series before the World Series, so basically it's the teams of 4. There are 4 teams left. Wheeler and Galen. Rangers Astros start tonight. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the D-backs. I don't know if they just got hot at the right time or they are that good. Because I remember when the Phillies played them earlier this year, they were not hitting the way they hitting now. That's for damn sure.
Why are we here again? And what if I am a Tanta's daughter? How am I supposed to tell everybody?
Might I suggest that you don't? The people have turned against the Tartars. I'm not sure they'd be overjoyed to discover that you're part of the family.
Yeah, they don't exactly spread sunshine and cheer wherever they go, huh?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll have a big decision to make.
You know, it's really weird.
Whether or not I
After
should tell my
all
mother.
these years of saying it, it's almost like pitching wins championships. Much like in football, defense wins
For
championships.
now, let's go and see if we can get some answers out of dear old Bob.
You can score 27 bazillion runs, but if you can't stop the runs from coming in, it's going to be a long year. And to be honest, I really think that's what the Phillies have lacked most of the year until, like, honestly, the series against the Braves. I have not seen Philadelphia dominate anyone in the bullpen from starting pitching to bullpen, start to finish in a series in years, to be honest. Probably since 08, maybe 09. But they made the Marlins look like shit. They made the Braves look like shit. And those are two teams that have pretty solid offensive capabilities.
Could have gone a little easier.
Ugh.
Stay out of it.
Her father just...
Yes, I know what happened.
You need to pull yourself together.
Don't tell me what to do. I am sick of killing myself for everybody else. Why can't I just do what I want for once?
You are an Athia. You should want what they want.
Fuck no! I may have been born here, but I am a New Yorker through and through, asshole, and there is no place like home. I am not giving up. I am finding a way out of here. There's gotta be something in those archives.
Frey, please, if we could just take a moment.
No more moments. No more from you.
Yeah, shut up, you talking bracelet.
To Janu?
Guess we don't. Joe is right. I'll either. Whatever happens.
I'm not so sure. Why don't we go? We can end?
This is not a...
This is not a democracy. Oh no. Hey, Schbubbers. The next time you get up, could you pull some chicken thighs out? Yes, I need the chicken thighs for the apricot chicken. Yo.
Is there really no way of...
Oh boy.
Ah, my favorite, as always. Shit, never made... Oh well. I keep wondering how... What if Wonderland...
She just loves.
Oh, nice. Should grab one of them.
Oof, that's not good for the hits.
I hope her interview goes well. All right, let's roll. Don't worry about it.
It's time for a Knish.
I'm you too.
Hey, it's me, fresh, hot, and tasty. Come on, that joke writes itself.
Oh, shoot, I'm late. I gotta hurry.
Y'all ever see Michael Cera carry a coffee?
Maybe I'll skip
There he goes.
Hope Mom and Dad make it here on time.
Worst hangover ever.
Damn. Still need to go I just love buying gifts for people.
Hey,
Finally!
where the fuck have you been?
I will explain later. First, let's find a way out of this mad woman's nightmare.
Is she gone?
No, just
I'll try. What's with the lamp? This isn't from the New York I know.
if anything seems out of place, it's probably a hint of what's behind the illusion.
They all just... All right, point me to the exit. I just want out of...
Oh yeah, we're about to do some serious lamp slaying.
This is Olas's world. We have no choice but to play by her rules. Just keep moving from it.
This is also where the attack and movement
Copy that. Ready for this?
inputs get incredibly tricky.
Look at that. The barrier's down.
Because now we basically
been
have
connected
almost
to the
all
lamp
the
somehow.
abilities we need for the run.
Olas caused you to be swallowed by prey. Trapped you in her world of illusion. I tried to get through to you, but I couldn't seem to reach you directly.
So it was you sending me all those weird messages. Huh.
Bonk.
Shit. How do we get out of here?
Smash the lamp. That should weaken Olas's influence.
Fuck out of here.
Motherfucker!
You might want to think about clearing out those
Yoink.
nuisances up above you first. See if you can find a way out.
All right.
Come on. Super clean. Stay down.
Nice work. Now smash that lantern.
Fuck off, Olivia. I'm busy. Hey, what did I say? Fuck off, I'm busy.
Another barrier?
Looks like Olas's handiwork.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Girdles.
Moving quite quickly.
Yeah, but let's not forget it. This city is my turn. We're the ones with the advantage here. There it is! Whoa!
Oh, my guy just absolutely walked right into that.
Take that!
Ah, really? What are you doing, Cuckington Von Smythe over here?
Right on the money.
There we go.
Did you hear something?
I believe it came from near the cafe.
I've been here before, in more ways than one.
A memory of good old days in New York.
I hope
Something
you're a
like
big
that.
fan of
Call it
lamps.
deja vu.
There are some really
time,
big
I can
lamps
fight
coming
back.
soon.
This one looks stronger than the others.
Then you'll just have to show it we're not to be messed with.
Exactly what I was thinking. I am on a roll right now. That's not doing much. Got you on your toes now.
Get double stacked.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I 3D printed Shelby an incense holder that's a bunch of capybara and a hot spring. It's pretty cute. Yeah, Diwali lamp. Oh fuck, that's right. There we go.
Imagine if I had magic before.
Keen to revisit the past?
No, not exactly. Was just thinking, that's all. Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
All right, least favorite boss fight.
Olas is trying to keep you here. You died here. You'll be trapped forever.
Great. Look. If it looks like she's getting to me again...
I'll be here to make you success.
Come on, stagger. Next round.
Great. It's invisible. Just what I needed.
If you don't stop whining, you'll never hear it coming.
Yeah, thankfully I can kind of see it. Wow, really putting up a fight on the front half here. Ah, thanks for the stagger, finally.
Right in the sweet spot.
Eagles need to fucking hold on to the ball.
My faithful servant.
Guess you weren't such hot shit after all.
Damn, bruh.
Yep.
I thought death would free us from this illusion, but nothing's changed.
Wait, you're not saying we're stuck here forever? Here it comes.
If I teach you,
Huh?
it'll
What the? Now I can't hear anything.
Really? What about now?
Cov? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, my hearing's back.
When this dream comes crashing down, you will be buried.
Yes, walked right into it. You big
Keep
idiot.
your eyes open.
Bullseye. Not today. Can you like?
Fuck your
not?
clones.
I'm still with you.
It would have been nicer to obviously get the damage on him, but not having to deal with clones also kind of fucks.
I can't see anything.
Just calm down. It can't last forever.
Wicked demon.
Sounding a little stressed there. Die.
That was pretty clean. A little slow, but clean.
Ugh. What the hell was that?
That's not an interesting, or that is not an uninteresting debuff idea. I like that, especially in games that were relying on food.
That just makes no fucking sense.
Still up.
Fuck. Oh my.
Time for a long ride.
Hey, Cub.
Jesus. No slay, and it really shows.
What's the matter? Still disoriented from the illusion?
No, I was just thinking.
Do tell.
Well, you were right about doing this before we go after Cynthia.
Say that again.
Why?
Oh, just something about you're right.
Shut up. By the way, you said I was swallowed by the break, right? I can't help worrying about everybody back in Nepal.
Yes, there is something. So, the best way to help is to stop Olas before the break engulfs the city entirely.
Yeah, I get it. Come on.
Trying a new line just to avoid a few things. It's much nicer.
I'd imagine you'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly.
Yep, no sweat.
Another gate.
Bonk.
Quite possibly another ne'er-do-well lying in wait.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
Indeed.
All right.
You know, this works better when you assholes aren't fucking in front of the lamp. Assholes. Only that dude's out. This should get Big Chungus moving. Yep, there he is. Too little too late for him. Just gotta keep... Ooh, thread the needle. Nice. Get up. Alright, two small boys. Thanks for the fireworks.
Right on the money. All right.
Now's your chance. The lantern's unprotected.
Oh yeah.
Give that lamp
Very clean.
Got you on your toes now.
Minus the interference on the first lamp.
All right, let's move.
Well, aren't we determined?
Might as well pocket this.
Yep.
Looks like everybody showed up.
Might as well make the most of the opportunity.
Do I have to?
Is that who we have to convince to let us in? Oh,
You simply need to...
oh, and again, keep my guard up and stay alert, something like that. I got this, Cuff. And you got my back, right?
Got one for you.
Oh, great. A welcoming committee.
Someone gets hurt.
Looks like it's just me and you, tough guy. Yeah. There it is.
It appears to be weighing its next move.
Yep. Oh, not again. I'm not even scratching this thing.
Beautiful.
Well, that wasn't much fun.
Right side, the way is clear.
True. Shall we?
Coming to the tail end of the game, still carrying a little bit of a
No,
lead
this
here.
is just...
What the hell is going on?
Yeah. Right in the sweet spot. Ah.
Yeah, very sloppy it sounds like.
Kill them all first, then attack.
That's not doing much. Can you just not? Yeah.
built for this.
You certainly seem to be, yes.
Alright, let's take down the rest of them.
Another lamp. And it's a big one.
I would imagine whatever illusion it's generating affects the entire castle.
Well, that explains the bouncer.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Felt that. How'd you like this?
Pretty quick, organized, clean even. Shit, I might almost actually be able to speedrun this game.
Having her illusions shattered can't be doing her last much good. We should find her before she regains her composure.
Shit! Shit!
Why me, angry, selfish child? You think a few days of noble deeds make you a hero? Or did you think we were actually becoming best buds? Made your trust issues even more nauseatingly.
Oh yeah, I haven't chilled like the entire stream. Join us in the Discord if you haven't. It's a cool place to be, I promise you. Great way to catch up, have fun, talk toot. If you haven't subbed to the YouTube yet, do that. It's a great way to catch up on our casual playthroughs, speed runs, pretty much everything that's worth putting up on the internet. Tea drinkers, check out our blends with our friends over at Adagio. Proceeds of those blends I put together benefiting the Trevor Project. And if you want to support the stream through gifts, check out the Throne wishlist. Super cool stuff on there. Ooh, looking wainy out. Yeah, very dark clouds.
Arise, daughter of Sinta.
That face when you nut real good. She making that Hank Hill.
What the hell?
Rise, daughter of Sinta. Bah! Butterfree, no!
Truth. What truth?
Long ago, we.
Guess she means the whole purge of the Reddick thing. And Cuff had something to do with that.
The scars left by the war.
So, Athia won the war, but was still screwed.
True!
Each of us believed.
They couldn't get along even after all of that. Kinda sucks.
We were so distant.
Alright, still need a little bit of luck to get through this, the rest of this. Still gotta execute really fucking.
Even in my dark 21, it is time. The truth.
Or am I still in Svergana? What the hell?
Thanks for the Quaz. Should go sleep, brother.
She was... Is this one? Alright.
Run's been pretty solid, to be honest. We're still holding a lead. Have fun. Yeah, we'll we'll see what we can get going. If not, like, just being close to my PB is always really good for, like, a marathon. I have no idea why there's, like, a weird anti-aliasing texture on the left side there. There just is, for whatever reason. Must be some sort of texture render issue. Fuck. Pretty solid, just a bit liquidy. Mood. It's always good to have a little bit of liquidity in your portfolio. It's time to take the Torana.
I had never would that.
This is...
That movement was so good.
Those poor people. Wow.
I'm starting to like really flow with this game's movement, which is really nice.
I feel as you can count.
Guess over the top.
How'd you like this?
Show us your power, Alfred. Prove your worth. Earn your birthright.
I'm high on 12 Jason Bournes, looking to beat the cum out of a thick, fresh oak. Oi, brother. Hi, Blanky. Bruh. Okay, fuck Yakuza 5 or fuck Saito? Stinky ass shit. Fucking mood. Oh no, that bad? Making the fucking highlight reel on it? Ugh. Oh, Jesus. Soft lock. That's the shit that really fucking grinds my gears. Like, I've actually had a few good runs of this that have just decided to crash out due to an DirectX 12 error. Yeah, I'll have to take a look.
His power, thanks.
You know what? If no one likes it, does that mean that it's now my responsibility to speedrun it? Because, like, I only run games that people don't like.
Guess that's where... All right.
You would probably get bonked. Are you fucking kidding me, game? Hey, remember when I said something funny about crashes? Rectex 12. Thanks. No, it was 1000% on my end. I don't know what's causing that, but fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just gonna reload. It has, honestly, it has nothing to do with anything with the BIOS. It only started after the last update, which I think was like 1.2. A thought is keeping you awake. Okay, hit me with it. Even though, like, I know better than to ask what anyone in my community is thinking, because generally it's terrifying, degenerate, or illegal. If everything is made out of atoms, are shadows also atoms? So I'll keep it super simple for you, Jug. Let's just break it down real easy. There are two sources. Basically, everything is made up of two things: light and atoms. Yeah. Shadow is just lack of light. That's all that it is. It's just light and or its absence. Yeah, if you want to get really simplistic with life, everything is either a potato or not. Are dreams made of atoms? Well, your human brain is made of atoms. And thought is a byproduct of our capacity to think and have consciousness and to be able to observe. You know, I feel like this is my fault. I started this stream off asking who the most important person in the last 1,000 years is, and, well, that opened up a fucking can of worms. But yeah, if y'all don't know Froob, please go give that man, at bare minimum, a follow. If you really want to impress him, a non-prime sub, or you can name your firstborn after him. Well, I mean, I could almost, well, I mean, the concept of a meme is not a new idea. But the way that information travels is a interesting theory unto itself, you know. I mean, you get it. You're a journalist. You understand this stuff more than the average human. Can't have Shadow without Sonic. Did you know canonically that Shadow is the only Sonic character that likes boys? People can have dreams. Most people generally do, because your brain doesn't shut off ever, because if it does, that's called a coma. Yeah, well, it's referred to as a vegetative state. Yes. It's more of a question of, do you remember your dreams, which generally that's inherently the issue. Most people don't. I choose not to actively, like, I try my best to make myself not remember my dreams, because they're always wacky, surrealist, or like fucking doomsday prophecies that have invariably come true in one form or another. And like, listen, I don't need that kind of fucking negativity in my life. But yeah, I'll have to, if it's in your clip section, I'll pull it up after this. I think we got some Baldur's Gate 3 after this. Trad and Palmer are supposed to be here. I haven't heard from Larry in like a week or two. I'm probably going to have to poke him at some point. What? Nah, he wasn't golfing. It was also really late for golf. Anesthetic is a fucking strange creature. Like, it honestly is. You know the people that put you to sleep for surgery in the hospital? I hope everyone understands that that's actually more of an art than it is an exact science. It's just honestly mildly scientifically backed guesswork. And if that doesn't terrify you, I don't know what does.
Go again.
All right, be a good bird. Good start.
Believe in yourself, Alfred. Trust
Stay.
in your powers.
Good boy. Bad bird. There we go.
Yeah.
1, reposition is livable. 2, you're just being an asshole. 1 more full cycle.
Ready for this?
See ya. Really? Just out of range? Thank you. Welcome to the Speedrun channel, where you're gonna have conversations you weren't expecting to have.
But
like butt stuff. Yeah, absolutely butt stuff. This is your reminder. We are coming up on the month of well, it is October. We're coming up on November. Listen, fellas.
where am I now?
If you haven't, check on your prostate, you know? That's one of those things that sneaks up on you without a lot of warning. So this is your friendly medical advice to I don't know, get your butt checked out.
Wow.
So if you're going to AGDQ Fruit, you're gonna get to meet Amart. I will make sure that happens. Amart is a fucking sweet human. I love him very much. His girl Ash is an endoscopy nurse. So it's literally her job to jam cameras into people. She has all sorts of tremendous stories about pulling things out of people's butts. It's always dudes, it's always shampoo bottles, and they always manage to accidentally slip in the shower and land directly on that massive conditioner bottle and jam it all the way up their butt. Well, it sounds like if you haven't had your prostate checked out, you should probably have a little looky-loo there, Chief. Oh, yeah, you know, well, the camera obscura existed for centuries before RB Fuller.
Hold on. This?
Can't believe my dad hit me with the Eli Whitney. That's a good one.
Alfred, so sir, this will be
The geodesic sheet.
It's time to do the right thing.
What about things like photovoltaic sensors, Dan? You know how much we rely on shit like that, like photocells in like our everyday life?
Oh my God!
Wow, I crushed the shit out of that, even having to reload. That's wild. Just clean fights. Geodesic dome. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, duder. You'll be in great hands with a lot of the crew that's gonna be there.
Hang in there, everyone.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big AGDQ is gonna be, but like, with the list of people that got accepted and like the homies that are like definitely confirmed, they are all super fucking chill. Like Cosmic is low key, Amart's low key, Bobby's super low key. Like, there's not that like, oh, you can't hang with us. Oh, we already had plans. Like, they're very open, accepting, and just like, absolutely. Yeah, they're like absolute sweethearts. So I'm hype.
That's gotta hurt.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
We got this. Yep.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Want to see a magic trick? Oh, damn.
Hey chat, you want to see a magic trick?
All right.
I've got nothing in my hands. I've got nothing up my sleeves. I definitely have something in my pants, but that's not actually really going to help with this trick.
Right on the money.
Yeah, I got to figure out where the venue is, and I'm going to start scouting locations to stay. You sit in the audience and yell orb. Hey, if you make it, you make it. That's totally cool.
There it is.
Yeah, Nico's good peeps. I don't think he plans on going to GDQ, but I'd like to meet up with him at some point. Although it would probably just be hours of us talking about like fucking DJing and music production and just being incomprehensible dorks about shit. So as long as I don't fucking ball so hard they think I'm a fucking nutsack, we might have a PB on our hands today unexpectedly. That was honestly a good place to have a crash in terms of like being able to reload and shit. I just reloaded and unpaused the timer. Technically, I lost time doing that shit. All right, let's make sure everybody is well behaved. Yes, there we go. Good start. Whew. Bye, everybody. He did not like that.
Yeah.
Unlike 15, I don't think I can run this back-to-back very, very effectively just because of having to mash and hold on triggers. Yeah, like I'm honestly very excited for it. Like, yeah, like the whole like, oh my god, I finally get to run the game I've invested way too much in my life in front of like probably the largest audience ever. Like, yeah, that's really cool. But I get to link up with you, I get to link up with Bobby, like people that I've like really wanted to actually interact with in a physical space with for years.
You're safe now.
No idea. It will schedule comes out on the 20th at some point. Yeah, to be honest, like I'm not nervous at all, really, besides like people making fun of me for sitting like a gremlin. Did you drag yourself into the Discord yet?
We'll be safe in here.
Is everyone going to die?
Spike is...
We'll be fine.
Spike is one of those people that just... I don't know how to explain it. He is just... he just knows how to interact with fucking like everyone. Like, he's one of those people that no one can say a bad word about, just immediately knows how to entirely disarm people and disarm situations. He is, he's beyond charismatic. He is one of those people that is literally has the gift of gab and just is a hyper effective communicator. Same thing with Bowie, too. Bowie is one of those people that will just immediately strike up a conversation with anyone and immediately find something in common to discuss. Like, it's terrifying. Like, people joke about, oh, charisma as a dump stat, as a dump stat. Like, that's what happens when you have a 20 and you roll nat 20s all day, your entire life, every day. I love the ending fights of this. Like, it just smashes together all of the tech and all of the skills that you've learned over the run. Like, it, to me, it feels like a final true boss. There's no, like, gimmick to it. It's just, what have you learned throughout the game? What skills have you dispensed into? And do you know how to use them all effectively? Good? All right, you'll make it. You fucked around the entire time? It's gonna be a challenge for you. Not this part, but the actual final boss fight. Stay.
Ready?
Yeah. They're just lucky enough to never roll a nat 1. All right, final boss time. Well, part 1. There we go. I have not ever seen him open with that attack. That's funny. All right, stack.
My ace in the hole. Seeing double?
There we go. Effective first round clear. And dodge the birds. Don't even give him a chance for birds.
There it is.
The Big Sook.
Embrace the flames. Yeah.
Fuck. One attack I didn't want to get sucked into because it's a massive time loss. No, I don't need any friends. Thank you, though.
Stay the fuck back. Right in the sweet spot.
Take that 15,000 damage. That was pretty dope. Looked great. Oh, we absolutely balling. Let's see if I can get the skip here. I think I've started a little bit late for it, but we'll see. I got the good setup. I just didn't get up quick enough. That's fine. We'll show up over here.
Oh yeah? Then why do you sound so nervous?
See you, buddy. I have quite a few friends in Pennsylvania. Should be really cool. They balled so hard I thought I was a fucking nutsack.
No, my anger and resentment. But I see yours. You are pissed at the taunting. You would do anything to settle old scores. You don't care. Innocent people have to die.
Carrie is beside me. I was given a duty. Duty is mother to dream.
I am so tired of your bullshit. Take accountability for your actions. There it is. Aha!
Yep, that's very old. I think that's when the license plates were still blue with yellow text. They've gone through a couple of iterations since then.
The Cathfield might burn. Oppression Tartars. All must die.
All right. Bullseye.
Man, he's just absolutely spinning right into these today. Mm-hmm.
What? How could this be? I'll be ready.
Oh, I stun locked him but couldn't smash the damage at the end.
Can you feel it, Cuff? The beginning of the end?
See who's the last one standing.
We got this.
There we go.
Right on the money. Time for some pain.
Defeat is unthinkable.
Cuff.
We'll go off of the old timing method just to be safe. But this will be a nice, fresh, new PB. Just barely over a 220. So GGWP on that. I was talking to one of the other mods about changing the timing to the L2 R2 because we're basically just throwing away like 20-30 seconds of gameplay on a timer for like no reason. So yeah, we banged out 2 gold splits, so that's a pretty good one. Very, very good. Well played today. Especially for like the amount of abuse I've fucking thrown at my hands the past couple of days. Yeah, I definitely think ending the timer after that like thing works would just be a lot easier.